Hello and welcome, my name is Aras and today I'm watching the music video for Blue Valentine by NMIXX. Before we start, I saw like screenshots here and there and I heard that they had to record one scene in reverse. So I'm highly intrigued and I don't know how true that is. I have actually already heard the song because I listened to the entire album. I wrote a review, it's linked in the description, check that out if you want. And I personally prefer the English version of the song, but we're here for the music video, so that's going to be my main focus for the most part. And I don't have anything else to say, so we can just start right away. Whoa! What? This is already incredible. Oh. Okay. Whoop. I destroyed everything. Okay. Sorry. I had to adjust the sound mildly and I did not go back to YouTube, so I couldn't pause properly. I'm not going to go back too far because the pretend blood out of the mouth is making me uncomfortable. I did a reaction to the music video for Spilling on it, link up there in the description everywhere and whatnot. And that music video was very dark. It was very monotone. It was very grayscale. It was very dark-ish. So when we started, it was also very dark. Wait, where are we? We're at like 30. Okay, because it's so dark in the beginning, and then we just have a direct cut to color. I was so surprised by that. It makes kind of sense. But it's also the contrast between the utilization of very dark and very light scenes right from the beginning is already very interesting. Let's keep going. Oh! Yeah! No, I see it. Yeah, I can see it now. Because the rain is going up. Did you notice, kids? The rain is... that's crazy. Okay, I don't usually watch the behind the scenes for music videos unless it's like a music video I really like or a group I really like. And oftentimes it has to be both. So I watched like a lot of the behind the scenes of the music videos for Twice or Dreamcatcher because those are the groups that I follow quite closely. But if they just throw in this stuff, I have to look how they did it because I'm pretty sure they're going to explain it. So this is insane because, and I've never, this is so simple, but it's so smart because the scene starts on rewind. So creative director, good idea. Insane. What it reminds me of, why do I keep bringing up Hamilton? In Hamilton, there are two songs that mirror each other, right? Helpless and Satisfied, which are right back to back. And for Satisfied, they have to like double speed redo the choreography from Helpless backwards on stage. It's kind of insane. That's just what came to mind right now. I do want to watch it again because it's very impressive, one way or another. You can see that it's backwards because the movements are just like slightly off. They are just weird enough to register as not being right, but it's so impressive. I will have to look up the... Is it out? Wait, let me check. Let me check if the behind the scenes is out. It's such a simple idea, but it's such a hard thing to do. So that's incredibly impressive. One part is out. I will check it out. At least the first part of it seems to be out, so I will absolutely take a look at that and see if they explain this scene in there, because this is crazy. This is beautiful. It's cute. Oh. there it is. I don't know which frame it is now. Maybe it's this one. This is the thumbnail. More or less, again, it's this scene at the very least. If you're new here, which is likely, I love to comment on thumbnails. I don't know how it happened. It wasn't my plan. I planned out so much for this channel and then I just started to go on and on about the thumbnails. Here I actually have no notes. This is a beautiful thumbnail. It works very well. The framing is interesting. I think the colors, just for the thumbnail shot, they could have, in my personal opinion, put on more saturation. I might do that in my own thumbnail actually, just because it's very... The tones of the colors are all very muted and gray, which is okay. It fits the music video in itself. Just for the thumbnail, I think it's always good to have a little bit more color in it, because it draws the eye more. So this is just like a fully error-approved thumbnail, which is literally entirely irrelevant, but it's my thing, so that's just what we're standing on. The wings are beautiful. Ooh. That's really cute, actually. Oh, someone should get a fire extinguisher, maybe. This is a really cute shot with the laptop. Right on the cut. I paused right on the cut. This is really nice. You know what it reminds me of? I don't follow them that closely, but it reminds me of Faith. It's a Japanese group. This is just from like this shot's aesthetic. It kind of fits with some things that they have done. I think what I'm thinking of specifically is Underground. That might be it. But this is a really nice shot. I like this. But I know I said I know the song, but it's weird how much stuff is... This doesn't happen. This usually doesn't happen. How much stuff I'm saying, and then I press play and it continues with the lyrics. Now that I've called it out, it either will keep happening or it will stop. Oh, I like all the fragments flying around. Whoa. Oh. Wait. I would like a pause on that. Huh. That's an interesting approach, to have the train coming in and then cut it to a toy train. I don't know what this means, and I can't really put a meaning to it. I don't know what it is, but there's something here. Oh. Okay. I did see one screenshot from this set. I'm pretty sure it's like the last shot. And I thought that the set is so pretty. It is beautiful. I love it. This is great. And having a transition from like the actual ribcage is pretty good. That's pretty nice. Oh, styling. So what I should mention, I usually comment a bit on like the choreo parts that we do see for Blue Valentine, because I had already heard the song and I really liked it. I actually couldn't really keep myself from not watching performances. So I did see some performances and I watched the stage practice. I specifically did not watch the music video because I wanted to make a reaction to it. I don't really have strong thoughts and opinions about it. I'm pretty neutral about the choreography. It fits the song. I think they could have done a little bit better, but that's just my opinion, so I don't have that much to comment actually. Also, all these space shots are crazy. What did I mean to say? Nothing. Let's go back a bit and continue. I like these outfits though. Ooh. Huh. Okay. That's the first scene I don't like. That is the first scene I don't like. That's so interesting because the way that this part of the song is delivered and the way the lyrics work, it sounded so small and intimate in the song. So having it in this actual space station situation in open space feels so displaced to me. It is giving more like fireplace than open space. So that actually bothers me a little bit. I really expected them for this to go into more close-up shots with minimal CGI stuff. That's really interesting. I think what also bothers me here with the red and blue, that is specifically in the lyrics that we only have like blue and grayish stuff here. I think that's also why I'm like a fireplace. Oh. Choices have been made. I didn't like Spin on it as a song, but I liked the music video because it was very consistent and coherent in its delivery. Blue Valentine is less so, and I don't quite know why. I think there's too much going on. I think that might be it. I went back too far. Let's see that. Because this very bright normal place, because like the ribcage stage, that's apparently not what I'm calling it, the ribcage stage is so absurd but realistic enough that it fits really well with the concept. Even the space stuff fits well as the darker scenes and the darker placements and the very grayish city views. This one feels really displaced here. It makes sense to be at the end, but it's weird that it comes in only now. If we would have seen a little bit of this before, I think it might be better. But right now it just feels like they threw it in because they didn't know what else to do. Instead of staying with like the city shots or another more abstract bone star set. I think that's the idea I have right now in my head. Just like taking not the ribcage stage, but something similar and infusing more celestial elements. I think that could have worked potentially. But they are all very cute. Huh. I was wondering where this logo came from. The stitched logo. This is incredible. I do think there are some elements which... I do also think the bright stuff throws me off because it fits sonically, but it doesn't fit with the rest of the music video. Because there were a lot of darker elements. I also really like the water imagery, but we just didn't have a lot of that from the start, and it fits very well with the galactic theme. So the pieces are there, I just don't think they were put together that well. I do think this music video leaves a lasting impression on me, but I don't think it's like a 7 to 8 out of 10, you know? I don't usually rate the music videos, it just came to mind like that. That's so interesting. Also, this shot is beautiful. I wonder, there's probably not much more. Ah, there is a little bit. Excuse me. Oh, it broke. It broke. So that's the shot I saw. This one. Let's go back a little bit. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I'm on it. It's paused. Everything's fine. Okay. This is very nice. This is really beautiful. I think I've already said enough of my opinion, actually. I really like the bone set. I think that's really nice. I really like the outfits of that one. Just because it fits with the theme, and it's really cute. The outfits are really cute. So that's absolutely a bonus. I really do wish we would have had more of the water scenes and more of the angel wings. Even combining them, okay? I'm going wild here. Even combining them could have been kind of fun. Or even giving them the angel wings as well in the galactic scenes. That could have also looked really interesting. So again, I'm pretty sure all the pieces are here. They just weren't put together in the most optimal way. Which is fine. I know that this comeback was probably a lot for them. Because of all the songs they had to learn, record. Probably already learning performances in some way. And this is really interesting. I like it. I'm not sure how much impact this will have long term, as I don't think the music video itself will stay with me, but some scenes definitely will. And I actually don't think I have that much more to say. Again, I had already listened to the song, I listened to the entire album, I wrote a review for it over on Tumblr. It is linked in the description, I will remember to do that. And Blue Valentine is, I understand the hype. I avoided listening to it because I didn't know if I would do a reaction or not. But then I was like, I'm just going to listen to it and listen to the entire album and then do a reaction to the music video. So that's what I did. I understand the hype behind the song. I honestly don't think the music video is doing it full justice. Again, this is my opinion. So you are entirely free to disagree with me. That is completely fine. This shot is so pretty. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting so distracted. This is beautiful. It also kind of fits with my overlay, so I really like this. I think there's a lot more potential in here than what we got. The rewind scene is also great. I'm kind of sad how early in the music video it is because it looks like so much work. So I think I will stay with the pieces are here, the execution, not quite. But this is really nice. It's also very NMIXX. It does remind me of See That? I didn't like the song and I only watched the music video I think once. But it is giving me a similar vibe to that. Fascinating. Okay, but I think that's actually where I'm going to leave it now. I will link my reaction to the Spin on It music video down below, as well as my review to the Blue Valentine album and some more stuff, because I do more stuff on this channel. I do other reactions, I do reactions to songs and music videos and choreographies, and who knows what else will happen in the future. If I could interest you in more reactions from me, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. Please take care of yourselves and have a good day and drink tea. And before I keep on rambling, I will just end it here. So, with this, I release the depths of the universe once again. See ya!